weaponry. Also, I've kind of changed my mind. Let's see if we can make a tiny class fighter that would be effective. I don't know. And the computer started to slow down significantly. Really don't want this thing to just crash or something stupid. Alright, here's the tiny holes. Won't be a very regular looking fighter, but Since when have I ever cared how crappy a design looks? Huh. Kinda really weird, isn't it? Not all my wacky ideas work out perfectly, but, you know. That's just how it goes sometimes. There. Ain't that a beautiful little thing? I'm not even sure what the hell. Also, I wouldn't exactly call it a tiny fighter, but... you know, that's me. Alright, because there's no space, we're gonna have to make a few cutbacks. I'm not sure how much. Shields 3 only cost 4, same as superior deflectors. And they give us 2 defense, and they cost the same as regular shields. So, you know, if you're going for shields, just get the best. Except no substitute. Ooh. Now see, missiles are where it gets tricky. I was thinking maybe of going into missiles and circumventing the fact that they have good shields, but the war won't last long enough to put this into implementation. Now see here. I'm not sure this will be economically viable. I mean, yeah, it's 2 and 2. In fact, it looks like it has the exact same statistics as the goddamn Tiger class, which is heavier. So maybe I'm full of crap. Maybe this will be awesome, especially since we can group them in really big groups. I'm probably just full of it. What to name such a striking design? At least it doesn't look like an R-wing. It had great names just floating around inside my head. I'll just call it the SC Fury class. Might be a little oblique shout out to one of the watchers if they're paying attention. By God, I think I'm onto something. Well, we'll see. Let's compare. The Hercules is 195, and it is superior. Not only because it's HP. A lot of defense fighters here. Let's obsolete some of them. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Oh, and I also need to design a new fighter. Now the Tiger class is 180. The Fury is 140. And I think it does the same thing. I might produce Furies to go with capital ships. Yeah, just a couple to supplement. Well, and that gives me more ideas when it comes to designing a small ship with just exclusively either a ton of engines and then just guns, but that doesn't really work out too well. So never mind. Now we might go with some Furies. Alright, transport time. Eventually the military hulls will actually be able to carry more than the cargo hulls, but so far cargo hulls have done it. What would befit a transport ship? No. What is this? That's a profoundly weird thing. Eh. But let's put it on the ship because, hey, why the hell not? It's a big green blob thing, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm no shipwright. There. Huh. Actually, screw that thing, whatever it is. What purpose would such a thing serve? Alright. This thing is an advanced troop module. It holds 1,000 troops, it holds twice as much troops, and uses just a bit more than half the space. The only thing is it's costly, but I mean, it's invasion transports. You ain't getting invasion transports on the cheap. Alright, this thing carries 2,000. That's double that of the Ho Chi Minh. And it'll go a hell of a lot faster. We will put some serious propulsion on this baby. We will put 5. Because that happens to be how we roll. 16 a week. That translates to 17 or 18 in practical terms. Not to mention, we can put 2 support modules. Now this is a thing of beauty. It's also incredibly expensive. But, you know, we'll have time to build them up. Now the question is, what to call such a beast? Our new standard for transport design. The TR... No, I'll call it Wakizashi. Just, it's warlike enough. I'm quite proud of the Wakizashi. The Alexander is now outclassed in every respect. I don't want to scrap it, but I will get rid of it. What else can we get rid of? Trade winds class is obsolete. Yes, I'd like to scrap my trade routes because I don't want to have any money. Alright, and we'll put up a freighter real quick. Let's make the freighter look real warlike. That's good for business. Alright. And we'll shove the trade module on. I think I could fit a trade module on a frigate-sized hull, but there would literally be room for like nothing except a support module. And I need my money now. As I understand it, the faster your ship moves, the more profitable the trade route becomes. I'm not sure the veracity of that. I'm also not sure if the planet itself affects the profitability of the trade route, like if a trade route with Earth gets more than one with Mars. That's just a mystery for the ages now, isn't it? Range is quite important on a freighter. And there you go. An awesome freighter. You are the FR Kari class. Really awesome freighter design tailored to the highest and richest corp that interacts. Kari class, you are now good to go. Costs a lot more, but you will make a lot more. Enterprise is obsolete. The Ford class is also obsolete. I would not like to decommission them. Please tell me I didn't scrap those somehow. No, all our trade routes are still going. Alright. Let's talk to planetary governors. Alexandria. What were you building? Did I tell you to build a freighter? You look like you wouldn't have too much trouble giving me a Hikari class. Alright, go to it. Snowbound isn't making anything. And I see why. Screw it. If the basics cost more than 11 weeks, then it's not worth anything. Approval is generally very good. On Asgard they love us, because the only population is like our troops. Also, I suspect the polling data might be a little biased. Agria can't do anything. Gotta get used to the Senate. Dratha. Dratha has production built up. Maybe I want... Alright, give me a Hercules. Now I'm pondering another kind of ship design. I don't want to bog us down too much. Elysium. Can't do much. I forget Elysium. Let's sort you by production. Anything with decent production that's not building? Alright. All's well.